Okay, so I have the hangman. The way I see the hangman, I do feel somebody is having an epiphany just because the ring around his head. You or he, whoever y'all are, um, right now you feel suspended, stuck. You're somewhere in between, but it's profound wherever you are because this in between has forced you to sit with yourself and really think hard about whatever you're thinking hard. And you're being called to really follow that feeling where you're having some kind of an epiphany, something that you have a light bulb moment on, and something you probably always knew it was always under your nose, but you kind of overlooked. And if not, and while this was always under your nose, some of you may not be, and somebody else pointed this fact about yourself, about somebody else, about a situation, whatever it may be, and that kind of struck a chord, and you kind of followed that gut instinct, and now you are stuck, or maybe this new information that's come to you has gotten you stuck because while you're making your strides, now you're sitting down and you're being asked to sit down and really think through it before you make this decision. And for some of you, it can be your health, anything related to health or diagnosis, because I see that doctor sign, but not for everybody. So I think you're being called to really follow this gut instinct, this epiphany that you're having, and really follow that nudge because you are really close than what you. And the temperance came out, so of course, divine timing is in play. Um, and this message must have come directly from the gods, from your angels, from your spirit team, from your ancestors to you. And there's a heavy emphasis on yellow, 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 yellow. So obviously, you can't deny it. It's so bright, it's in your face. And even if you want to now run away from the truth or run away from this epiphany, you can't unsee it. You can't unsee the truth. Looks like for some of you, the truth is black and white, it's out in the clear. And now it's less about you not knowing what to do or what is it this, is it that. It's more like this is what it is, this is where I am, this is the realization that I'm having, and this is very divinely guided. So you're being asked to follow that intuition, and of course you are also being asked to water your own garden, fill your cup, and you are honestly having this epiphany that all along you probably were somebody who was pouring into somebody else's cup, to other people's situation, this and that, where you are kind of ignoring your own self, if this is the health related, as I said. So now you're being asked to focus on your physical health, emotional, spiritual, mental, financial health, whatever it may be. And while you're supposed to help your neighbors, you're also supposed to help yourself first. And that's what you're being asked. And you're also being asked to follow the divine timing, follow the divine nudges that you're getting, and not get impatient or push through the process because you're being led. Because once you take momentum, the information is gonna come back right, left, center. You're gonna be very, and once that momentum picks up, you're gonna fire through. And this can be opportunities coming in, prospects coming in, friendships, relationships, whatever life is, whatever you're looking for, whatever this epiphany you're having, and whatever this temporary pause that you're going through. This pause is making you really go inward and self-actualize, self-realize your own mistakes or people's mistakes or situational mistakes or whatever it is that resonates as wherever you are in your life, in your personal situation. But just know, if you're going through a temporary pause right now, it's divinely guided, and you're being asked to really think hard and understand why you are where you are, because once you pick momentum, it's not going to stop, and you're being asked to rest because soon life is going to be really fast and furious kind of for you. And this also gives me a vibe about somebody who is having back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back downloads from the gods, from your spirit team, from universe, whoever you believe in, back to back epiphanies or the truths coming into light. And it's like a domino effect. One comes, then the second follows, and the third follows. So wherever situation you are, whatever situation you may be, just know that everything that you are listening, feeling, that you have an understanding of is the truth. Um, and it is something that you're being asked to not second guess, and also to not get too aggressive if it is of an aggressive nature, but to think before you take any aggressive moves, think before you take action, because there may be a lot of confusion in the air. You may be getting so yeah, you're being asked to not get desperate to reach a decision, or be like, okay, what's the point of this? Just go through the journey. It's about the journey and not the destination. So you're being carried through, and things are gonna pick up because you will get confused if you try to do too many things all at once, and there may be a lot of confusion or confusing information that will come your way if you don't follow your own spirit, your own intuition, and your own gut feeling and your own epiphany that you're having. If you rely too much on people, what should I do, this and that, then you've lost the plot completely. Just sit with yourself, sit with God, because you already know what you know, and it is the truth. Um, and there is somebody in this collective who actually has a good head on their shoulder. You have the clarity that you need, you have the mental clarity. Like I was saying, you're having mental clarity, and you can really compartmentalize intuition versus ego. So if you're there, you already have achieved 90% of the battle, and now it's all about how you action your intuition, how you action those things that your guides, your spirits are advising you to, and looks like you will make the right decision at the end of the day. And once you know what you have to do, nobody's going to stop you, because you're all guns blazing towards your goal, towards what you want to achieve, and that is in accordance to what the gods want you to do as well. Because looks like you are somebody who was very confused, you are somebody who couldn't make a decision in the past, and you are also having that epiphany of somebody put you in that headspace, or you yourself put you in that headspace, and now this mental clarity has brought you out of that situation, out of that confusion. So don't go back there, of course. And so yeah, don't go back to that confusing place or space, because you're coming from a situation which was very hard, where you really had to fight. You had to fight through the liars, um, the fakeness, the confusion, the debauchery, the smear campaign, the competition, toxic relations, toxic words, actions towards you. But you put up a fight, and you're a warrior. Nine of Wands, you're a warrior with the Knight of Swords. Nah, you and the King of Swords, yeah, you don't fuck around about your mental health, your emotional, spiritual, financial health, and you stood your ground, and you're being asked to keep the good fight, but also not be so sour, bitter, or not have your boundaries so high up when it comes to a higher power, universe, or God, because the world may disappoint you, but God will not. Okay? And this is a collective. Because you're having this epiphany, you're also making it very clear. You're speaking your truth, you're speaking your mind, sorry, and you are giving it back to those people. And looks like whatever you say is going to be like a mic drop moment, because you know the truth now, or whatever it may be. You're having this clarity, and you're just going to speak, and you're just going to make your point, prove your point, and exit the room. And that's what it's going to be, because at the end of the day, you have made your decision, and you're no longer confused, and most of you looks like you are choosing yourself and leaving the situation altogether for good. And that's a good thing, because you're no longer confused, you're no longer juggling, because King of Wands energy, you're making moves, you're taking action towards your own life, and you're going to have a brand new beginning. So congratulations. Let's pick a Before you do the oracle, the fool, as you see, he's at the end of the cliff. He may just fall, but he's just walking because the sun, God's with him, and he's being led. And it's a brand new start, brand new beginning. And you already know where you have to head, where you want to go. You've made your decision. This can be love, life, situations in life, emotional epiphany, mental epiphany, spiritual epiphany, financial epiphany, whatever it may be, whatever realization that you've had, just know that you're on the right path, and this new beginning is going to be an amazing new beginning for you. And just take the leap. You're being asked to take the leap because you already know what to do. So congratulations on this mental clarity, and congratulations on this epiphany. And if it's making you uncomfortable, if this truth is making you uncomfortable, just know it's for your best, and you're being advised to keep your boundaries high and exit the situation peacefully, but speak your mind, speak your truth. Let's do an oracle now. This is the Kali oracle, Kali goddess, and let's see what's the message of the goddess for the collective. Mother, thank you, Mother. Number 19. So pretty. Yeah. It's Bhuvaneswari. So let's see what she has to say for us. Okay. Let's read. Our cosmic mother is the light bringer, the sun and the moon, the light of renewal and the light of healing, epiphany. She is the divine voice, the sound of creation. Take the leap, as the Fool card represented. She is the divine voice, the sound of creation, the sublime note that brings a golden era. You can't go wrong. Hers is the capacity to create a clean slate and a fresh start. Of course, she is hope. She is a rising. She protects and preserves that which is worthy of the heart. She shines in a perpetual state of divine beauty and radiance, reigniting our creative fires and attracting to us the most supportive and honoring circumstances. Her presence signifies utmost grace. Thank you, Mother. So, yeah, congratulations on this epiphany. You know where you have to go. Just take that leap. Mother confirmed that too. So, at the end of the day, congratulations, and I'll see you in the next reading.